Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're watching around the world, and welcome to a brand new episode of Just Another Sports Card Collector. So we have today, I got them before they all sold out on the respective Topps and the Fanatics website, the Topps Paddock Pass. These sort of sit in the middle between the Topps Chrome and the Topps Turbo Attacks. I do like these cards because they do have sort of more of the drivers in a sort of more personal setting. So pictures taken, as they're around the paddock or posing for something, not the sort of set style of the cards that you get there. So quite enjoy these. So what is in the box? Well, we have, it says there, 3 chrome cards per box. This is a value pack which I think came in at £25, and I don't know if there are any numbered cards, but it would be nice. Yeah, let's have a look. There is F1 relic and autographs in there, so no doubt they'll probably be in hobby boxes, but you never know, we might strike lucky. There's a few things that we can chase in there. So you get 6 packs per box with 5 cards per pack. So without further ado, with the trusty pen knife, don't have to struggle anymore for opening the box. So I will just go ahead and we will get this bad boy open and see what we have inside. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you to everyone who has recently subscribed or viewed channels. The channel is now 6 months old and we are slowly getting the numbers up, so hoping that that's a trend that will continue, because I do like to see sort of people following me for my own sort of journey, such as being a sports card collector. So here we go. So open the box. So it always looks nice just there, so that people can see what we've got. So we get 6 packs. Dos, tres, that's about all I know in Spanish. Cuatro, 4, fünf, and 6. So there we go, 6 packs. We shall, I think, go in the middle. So these contain only F1 and F2 drivers, so no F3 ones like the Topps Chrome. But let's open up pack number 1 and see what we have. Again, we are looking for numbered and autographs for the personal collection. It's just nice just to get that connection if we get, somebody who has signed an autograph, but you never know what you get. So start off with the McLaren driver of Lando Norris. Then we have Fernando Alonso. So as I was saying, these cards are kind of ones that are taken of the driver, sort of not staged as such. Then we have the black background of Alex Albon. Just double checking that we did get 5. Yes, we did. Then a red background Sergio Perez. And then the last card is a chrome extractor of Lauren Mickes, who is the team principal of the Racing Bulls team. The only thing is you can see is that the printing kind of looks a bit off. There's a black sort of line at the top there, so obviously if you were to send this card away for grading, it would probably lose some marks because of said line at the top. So it looks like that print is just off at the top there. So that's pack number 1. Moving on to pack number 2. And we have Frederick Vasseur, the team principal of the Ferrari team, or Fred Vasseur as he's commonly known. Trying to adjust the brightness there so that you can see the colour of the cards. Then we have former Haas driver, now Sauber, of Nico Hülkenberg. Then we have a background card of my favourite Scottish F1 driver that I've seen in the flesh, and that is Recharge card, which we have pulled before, of DC, David Coulthard. Then we have a red version of Fred Vasseur, and then a sort of chromed background version of Fred Vasseur. So this pack is a Fred Vasseur heavy pack. That'll probably end up being the thumbnail. Imagine getting 3 Freds in one pack. Buy one, get 2 free. Anyway, it looks good. I like these. As you can see, they're not staged, they're just action shots. I don't know how Tops get the photos, but I do like it because it's got the drivers, you know, in a natural setting, you know, doing what they do on a, you know, weekend basis for the Grand Prix. So moving on to pack number 3. And we have George Russell, the on-track card, the Kevin Magnussen on-track card, then we have a Lance Stroll in a blur and back to front, so it's kind of like an insert. So let's have a look what that looks like. Ooh. Means that we'll call it a blur, but it does look very nice with the circle bit there for old Lance, like that card. Then you may have noticed that we got the mulleted wonder of Valtteri Bottas with a red background there. And then last card is a Alex Albon card. So that's pack number 3. Moving on to pack number 4. And we have another on-track similar to the Hülkenberg card that we pulled in the previous pack of Sergio Perez. Then we have the Ferrari reserve driver of Zhou Guanyu. That's from in his Sauber days last season. Then we have Nightscapes of Lando Norris. Let's see what that looks like. It's probably from Singapore, but who knows. It is from the Singapore Grand Prix, I was correct. There's Orlando, the Nightscapes. It was nice to see the colours pop in a nighttime race for the F1 cars. Then we have a Kevin Magnussen red background card. And then the last one is a Valtteri Bottas normal card there. We did pull the red one in the previous pack. So there seems to be sort of different variations that you can get with these packs. You've got your base card and then obviously your red and your black background, as you saw with Fred Vasseur cards there in pack number 2, I think it was. So move on to pack number 5. Trying to make things a little bit different, just talking nonsense. Hopefully that's fine. But moving on to pack number 5, and start off with Sergio Perez. Another Valtteri Bottas. Is it the same one as we had in the previous pack? Yes, it is. So that'll probably no doubt go into my eBay store, which will help for the running costs, because these boxes are not cheap, I can tell you that. The Alex Albon, again, that's another doubler, as they say. A red version of Alex Albon. I wonder if we get a chrome version next. Here we go, here we go. Oh, I was wrong. It was a Oscar Piastri, but it was a from X-Factor card, as you can see here with the checkered style. So there's Oscar Piastri, current leader, coming into the Canadian Grand Prix, which is when this video was recorded. Still haven't got any numbered or autographed cards from these boxes, but again, it's the value box, so I'm just building up my collection of these cards. Nice just to complete a collection. So moving on to the last pack, and we start off with Nico Hulkenberg, the Hulk, in his Has days. And then we have a Sergio Perez. Ooh, a nice sepia negative style of Lance Stroll. I think that's probably the first one of those that I've had while unboxing. I think this is box number 5, I think. So that's nice. That's just one for the collection, obviously. And then we have another Nico Hulkenberg, a red on-track card. And then the final card is a chrome X-Factor of Nico Hulkenberg. So that pack seems very Nico Hulkenberg heavy, with 60% of the cards in the pack being Nico Hulkenberg, but they are 3 different cards there. So I hope you enjoyed this video and the style of the video, obviously. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Subscribing will help immensely for hopefully helping with the running costs and what I can do with this channel. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a pleasant day and whatever that you're doing. I will catch you next time for the next unboxing video. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Thank you and goodbye for now.